Burrows coaching of Junction City. Looks like Shelby Ward's getting the ladies pumped up. Coming to you live from George Glover Field here in Junction City, we have the Lady Dragons of Junction City versus the Lady Trojans of Parker's Chapel. I'm Brennan Cupp, alongside me Kyle Sellers. This will be the first time we've done a softball game, I believe, in DSN history in the 10 years it's been here. But we've been doing a couple baseballs, so we feel like we needed to do a softball as well. This is the first conference game for the ladies. I'm kind of excited to do it. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't watched a lot of softball in my life, but I've got a daughter coming up, so I'm fixing to have to get used to it. Dragons are led by head coach Jay Burrows. Alongside him, Shelby Ward and Jesse Van Ness. And they are getting ready to take the field. I'll just go through a quick lineup here. Hold on. Maybe if we can do a national anthem. Yep. We'll take just a second. We'll be right back. And that is the national anthem. We're fixing to be underway here. Carla is going to be on the mound for the Lady Dragons. Bear with me because I only know a few names, so I might have to be looking at the lineup card as we go. Zamaya Cunningham is going to play second base. That's Jess Thurman on short. Gracie Brown on first. Raylynn Massey on third. It's Michaela Knight in right. Valerie Kidwell in center. And Emily Bovey in right.
And obviously, as you can tell, the wind is tearing us up out here. So
Jay don't have us a booth built yet.
Yeah, I'm out here standing on top of the right field wall.
I see Brennan Lee over there. He was kind of holding his little plaque of second place up a little too proud. Needed to be first place.
I seen a kid from Harmony Grove beat him.
I didn't look at all that. I just saw he was holding up a 2. I know one of the big-time players from Chapel is not going to be playing this year due to the injury in her knee. She injured it in basketball season. You hated to see it being a senior. I believe she was a pitcher for them too. But we do know Bella Frisbee. She's an athlete for Chapel.
Yeah, most of Chapel's athletes are 3-sport, 4-sport.
Carla's going to put that one in the dirt. 1-0.
It's going to be kind of hard for us to argue balls and strikes out here this evening.
I'll manage. I'll argue some. Got ganked back there behind the plate.
If the camera gets taken down suddenly,
yeah, we're just going to have to.
We're trying to either stop a foul ball from hitting it, or the wind's going to knock it over. So hopefully neither of those happen.
Castillo getting ready. That one's just going to be in there. 1-1. That's Carlos in the field on the umpire, isn't it?
Yes, that is. This Frisbee here for the Trojans.
Mm-hmm. A little low. 2-1 count.
And the coaches for Parkers Chapel, both of them basketball coaches.
Are they?
Yes. Miss Swilly and Coach Welch. So they haven't had a long tenure. I don't believe they've played a few games, but
yeah, they haven't played that many games.
They went decently deep in the.
They went to first round of state
girls basketball tournament, and obviously, with Martin being out, it was a huge blow.
Castillo's going to even that up.
Going to go foul.
Full count here for Bella Frisbee. See if Castillo can put one in there and see what happens.
The Dragon baseball team there.
Playing
across
Chapel
the parking
as well.
lot over there playing Parkers Chapel, which should be I hope a pretty good game.
I don't know. Colton may have partied a little too hard last night after his first coaching win as a head coach.
He was very happy. Very, very happy. But
it's one thing you can't do is have base on balls. I mean,
yeah, especially to lead the game off. I mean, you expect Parkers Chapel to be very aggressive.
Yeah, like I said, bear with us because we're new to softball. A little low. They're gonna steal second easy. This Junction team has been on a pretty good hot streak here lately. I just kind of saw some scores. They've won pretty much all of their last couple week games. The ball's hit fairly well out to the left.
Wind is pushing it.
She's got it.
Bella,
She's going to sling it to third. Pretty good throw in. That was Bovey out there in left field.
Well, that one almost carried and got out of here.
Tips it pretty well.
It got up in that wind, and she caught it right at the bottom of the fence.
Yeah.
Not a bad throw, and as Frisbee, she tags from second. They do go check her. She is
Yeah, you
safe.
might as well do that every time. I mean, that's the best way to do it. At least try. One out, runner on third. Pitch is high. Frisbee led the game off with a walk. 2-hole followed up with a deep fly ball to left field that Bovey handled with ease. And Bella advanced to third on the pop-up.
Good hit
Ground ball back to
right
Carla. Gets the out. She's going to sling it. Got a play. I believe she got her. What a play. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Castilla to Brown to Brown. Denia Brown. Good tag at home. And with the shorter bases, you expect all the runners to be very aggressive.
Bella wasn't very happy with that call.
I think it was the right call. I mean,
At all.
Yeah, I mean, Bella's, we've seen Bella's pretty fiery.
Yeah, she's definitely aggressive.
I thought Denia got the tag down. It was a good throw home by Gracie. Good way to start if you're Junction City. Now, if we can plate some runs here in the latter half of the first.
Way to look the runner back.
Yeah, it was a great job.
Fire the ball to first base. 2 really good throws to get the runner out at home.
Yeah, everything's got to be
first.
perfect, and I mean it was. Zamaya Cunningham's going to lead things off for Junction City. Followed up by Gracie Brown, Carla Castilla, Jess Thurman, Emily Bovey, Valerie Kidwell, Denia Brown, Raylynn Massey, Michaela Knight. And that'll be your 1 through 9. And like we did discuss, Martin was the pitcher for the Lady Trojans, so they had to shake things up there when she went down.
She is traveling with the team. I do see her over there in the knee brace.
Yeah, it's good to see. I mean, you hate that being a senior, but she's going to have ball after high school to look forward to, which, I mean, she come up with this group. You hate to see it for any athlete.
Yeah, especially senior year.
Yep.
And she made it through half, I guess.
All the way to the end.
Yeah.
Of the basketball season.
And once again, she did win state titles in tennis again this year, I believe.
I think so.
I'm not real sure how all that works.
Well, I don't know how many teams are in tennis, but
Well, I know you got doubles and singles and all that. I do know her.
They
and
won it
Bella,
both, didn't they?
I know her and Bella won it in doubles. I'm not sure who won
Individual?
the singles. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a tennis player. I don't really know much about the tennis.
like we said, Jay Burrows, Jesse Van Ness, and Shelby Ward, coaching staff of Junction City. Let's see what Cunningham can do to start things off for the Lady Dragons.
Got a score update from the boys'
It's
game.
not good if it's that quick.
It is 1-0 PC in the top of the second. They must have
Temple's starting in that one.
little quicker pace game than yesterday's.
Yeah.
Took 30 minutes for the first inning to get done.
First pitch was centered up to Cunningham. A little high on the second. 1-1 count. Like I said, if you're just now joining us, be patient with us on the wind. It's not a great situation there. Cunningham down in the count, 1-2. Off-speed header out front. Foul tip. Stays alive. Junction and PC's already matched up in baseball once, hadn't they? 3-0 or something like that in a 5-inning game. Cunningham's going to take that one off the leg. Any way you can get on base, you'll take it.
Absolutely.
That's going to put the leadoff runner on for the Lady Dragons. It's going to bring up Gracie Brown. She had a big-time home run. I feel like it's been a couple weeks ago. I saw a walk-off or a go-ahead or something.
She's got some offers, correct?
So we've heard. I mean, I don't know. Someone said that in basketball season.
I think I've seen on social media where she's got a few offers to play.
Yeah.
Get y'all Starlink on these foul balls around here, gentlemen.
Trying to get things set back up.
Count looks to be 0-1.
I didn't know they had a pitch.
And it looks like the scoreboard says 0-1.
We'll roll with it. I didn't. Ball's going to be flared out into.
Foul ball.
Yeah.
Went under the fence.
A little out front of that one. See if she can wait back and drive this one. Find a gap somewhere. Brown's going to shoot that one out here into a gap. Finds right center. That one's going to be scuffled up by the center fielder. Throw comes into the pitcher, holds it at first and third. Good piece of hitting there by Gracie Brown. Just going to bring up Carla Castillo, the pitcher. I saw her stats of the day. She's been on a tear hitting. First and third already, no outs. 3-hole up for Junction City. Like best case scenario to find a way to get Brown to second to avoid the double play. Pretty good looking pitch from here. Yanks has a little in. She was kind of a delay. No, she was trying to see if she could draw a throw where the runner could go ahead and advance home. But I mean, the way the pitch was, it was a good one to go on, and Brown will advance to second. So you got runners on second and third, no outs, with Carla up to bat. Jess on deck. Good pitch. 2-1 count. Still way ahead. Little low. 3-1 count.
That whole left side of the infield's got the sun right in their face.
Mm-hmm. Hitters count here for Carla. A little bit in. It's going to load them up for Jess. Heard good things about Jess.
She's hit a few home runs this year too, right?
Yeah, she's got some pop. Younger sister of Allie. Heard Allie was pretty good on the softball field as well.
I did see her bunt one time and get a home run out of it, and wide about.
Literally, I've never seen so much energy used. He used every bit of his 20-inch vertical, jumping up and down, calling it a home run.
Absolutely astonished and proud of that home run.
Jess out front of that one, off speed. See if she can punch one out to left center. Anything but a pop up to the infield right here. I mean, you take a grounder right here. Honestly, you just got to punch a run across. It's hard not to go for the big swing though. Should get out of play. Yep, it does. Now you're at 0-2 count. See if Jess can
capitalize on the moment here.
Yeah. We saw the boys last night or yesterday get into a bases loaded no out situation and not score.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
killers.
Kind of talked about it. That's been their Achilles heel all year long, is leaving runners in scoring position and not capitalizing on it.
A little low. Ball.
Good block there.
Yeah. Like we said, we'll give you updates throughout the baseball game as we get them. Last we had was top of the second, 1-0. Parker's Chapel on top. I know Temple's pitching
2-0.
2-0. Parker's Chapel. One, 2 count to Jess. Bottom half of the first. 2-2 count. 0-0 is the Lady Dragons turned a double play to end the first inning. And then so far, all three ladies that's come to the plate so far here in the bottom half of the first have reached. 2-2 count to Thurman.
Ball
little low.
Dirt.
You got to be disciplined right here, but also if it's close, you got to go ahead and take a hack.
It's a good thing we did get here at 4 today, because it took almost an hour to set up, because we had to move locations 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
No power. Jay letting us down.
Jay Bird did let us down heavy on that one. Let's see what Jess can do here. Full count, and she's going to get a base on balls. Good eye. Started 0-2 in that count, was able to work back full and draw the walk. That's going to bring up Bovey. Emily Bovey made the good catch out there in left field. Base is still loaded. 1-0 Lady Dragons after the walk. 0 outs. It's going to bring up Emily Bovey. Ball's a little high.
Brendan, I don't know about you, but I'm just feeling the ball coming this way eventually.
So I'm fixing to show them what it was back in 2011.
No.
As long as it don't hit that camera.
I'm going to fall before I get out of this chair, so you're going to have to be the one to get it. Cause
Been known to snag a fly ball or two. That's going to be a strike. 1-1. You could really, I mean, this is an inning. I mean, it's early, but, man, you would love to put up a crooked number here.
Yeah, you could blow the whole game open right here with a big inning here, especially no outs still.
Ground ball. It's going to be snow coned and dropped. Bare hand play by Frisbee. She's going to pull off, though. That was a nice play by Bella there. Second baseman kind of got in the end of the web of her glove and kind of fell out, and she tried to make a play, and Frisbee pulled off, or was just a hair late on the.
Yeah, I don't think she pulled off. If anything, she was a hair. I can't.
Jess got there just in time. That's going to bring up Valerie Kidwell, the junior.
I was watching the ball and was just surprised that she barehanded the ball.
I was too. Big spot for Kidwell here. 2-0 Junction City, bases juice, no outs. First pitch is a strike.
Once again, 2-0 here early. Still in the bottom of the first for the Dragons.
No outs. Bases juiced. See if Kidwell can find a gap here. Up high, 1-1. Any update on that game?
No, I asked him an inning and he never said.
Kidwell up underneath that one. It's a 1-2 count.
A little late.
Yep. You just got to find some grass right here. Or drive a ball into the outfield and score a run. 2-2 count to Kidwell ball.
She is going to go.
And she's going to score easily. Both runners advance to second and third. 3-0 Lady Dragons as Carla scores the third run. 2-2 count to Valerie.
She's had a few balls on the ground.
Eat her up a little bit back there.
Yeah, well, just the pitcher, you know. That's kind of what we talked about yesterday with Bo early, you know, trying to find his zone. And
you get in that, and you, as a pitcher, you're trying to get in your zone, and sometimes you forget to cover and do stuff because you're in the zone of pitching.
Well, and I mean, like you've seen,
Valerie is going to go down on strikes.
and like you've seen yesterday, you know, Bo ended up finding his.
Oh, Bo, look,
his
after his
spot.
second inning,
Yeah.
man, he dialed it in.
And that's not saying, you know, she finds what she needs to and starts working through them after this inning.
It's going to bring up Denia Brown.
Runner still on second and third here.
1 out. You'd love to get both those ladies across.
Absolutely.
Not a bad looking pitch, a little low.
And we do not have a roster
For the Lady
for
Trojans.
the Trojans.
Same thing, a little tardy on her swing. You just got to shorten up and find some grass out there somewhere.
Yeah.
If nothing else, put it in play, score a run. I wouldn't imagine you'd have to put it very deep for Jess to score. Jess, pretty good speed.
A little low there.
Two 2-1 count.
Yep. 2-1. It's 2-2, bottom of the second.
Maybe why you didn't hear nothing. Dragons plated 2. Same thing, just tardy swing, man. You got to start it earlier.
Allie needs to slow down.
Was that Allie?
No reason for her to be driving that fast through here.
Fixing to have to send her a snap in a minute and say that's absolutely ridiculous.
She's going to walk by.
She probably did it on purpose. 2-2 count, 1 out. Brown is going to watch ball 3.
It'll be a full count here.
If we do this again, I'm going to bring a speed limit sign.
I'm going to bring a generator
That too.
and maybe do it from inside my truck where you can't hear the wind.
That would be nice. Same thing, tardy.
Yep.
It's going to bring 2 outs, and that's going to bring Raylyn Massey.
The next batter, third baseman number 5, Ray Massey.
To bat for Junction City, she plays third base. I see Legs walking down there. She's on the phone with probably Flannel.
Getting a little warm for flannel season.
Not for Wyatt. Wyatt stays in flannel. See if Massey can get these other 2 ladies home. Pretty good looking pitch there. Evens the count. It's 0-2. Got her. Lady Dragons do plate 3 here in the bottom of the first. They're going to step back out there and get on the field for the second inning. Getting ready to start the second inning here. Should be the 4-hole up for the Lady Trojans.
I think we just heard after 2 played at the baseball field. It is 2-2, all knotted up going into the top of the third. Your score here is 3-0. Lady Dragons on top, start of the second.
Other than that deep fly ball, I mean, you just don't give them free passes. Ground ball right back at Castilla. Castilla's going to make the out. First base. Quick out. That's what you like to see.
That was Rivers at bat for
the junior.
The Trojans.
Krista Rivers, I think. Said her name quite a bit in basketball season.
Especially when Martin went out. She stepped up big for him. And
yeah, she's a good player. A little high. Foul ball, strike 1.
This, I believe, is Malone, maybe?
Don't get me lying.
Who was 23 in basketball for him? McKenzie?
Yeah, something McKenzie.
Morgan.
Mackenzie Morgan.
I believe this is her. I think she plays left field for him.
Not a bad looking pitch there by Castillo, a little low. Ball's up and out. It's going to bring up a 3-1 count. That's what we just talked about. You can't give.
Another leadoff walk to start the inning.
Got the one out.
Oh, yeah.
But still, free passes. Will Smith didn't stay long. He rolled in and rolled out.
Got things we got to do. A little inside there.
Surprised you didn't see Morgan try to swipe second there.
Yeah, and I mean, if you've seen Junction's arm from behind the plate the first throw, it was,
yeah, I mean, that's what
almost kind of sailed it.
Well, Jay's told us all year. I mean, they just not a big threat of throwing runners out. Good pitch.
This is some professional setup. Oh, they can probably hear me.
Gotta love our fans, Kyle.
A little off-speed pitch there that just didn't quite make it.
Ephus.
Yeah, a lot of them don't realize that.
Yeah, we haven't nothing.
They can be heard with every word they said, so it's hard to not engage in a conversation.
Yeah, we just gotta kind of sit here and smile at people when they're trying to talk to us. You wouldn't want to hear the conversations I have with people if I know I'm not on live, so I don't blame people.
Or just with me and yourself.
Yeah.
What's the count here? 3-1?
Yeah, 31.
Oh.
Ball's going to be flared out here. It's going to be foul.
I'm really, well.
Night and.
Works
Cunningham
to 3-2 here.
Gave it a chase. Once again, you got to find a way to let her put bat on the ball here, strike her out. I mean, you don't want to give a free pass.
Absolutely.
Run ball to Massey. Massey's going to have to do it quick. She does. Good play. Raylyn Massey.
Very nice play to get the second out of the inning.
Got her by a step. Good stretch over there by Brown. I seen Massey the other day. I walked over for about 20 minutes when we were waiting on Bowman's practice, and she made 2 very good plays from third. I'm not sure what age Massey is. She looks young, but she's been a solid ball player from the parts I've got to see her.
The Trojans, they advance a runner to second there.
2 outs. 3-0 Lady Dragons on top of the second. Good pitch by Castillo.
6-2 Trojans.
That's not how you respond.
Mayo just got a triple off of a bunt.
You don't get triples on bunts. You got the third. You be sure and correct whoever told you that.
Who do you think?
Well, you tell him you don't. That's not possible. He got a 3-base error. Probably multiple errors if he got to third, to be honest with you. Makes me want to put this headset down and just put hands on Shockley, to be honest with you. Good pitch. 2 strikes. Gonna go ahead and go with that was Van Ness yelling.
No, that was first base.
Said outfield, nothing over your head.
Yeah, she 14 turned around and yelled that at everybody.
Oh, Brown.
Yeah.
Ball is going to be skied right at second base. Cunningham puts that away. That's going to bring a close to the top half of the second. Still 3-0. Lady Dragons on top, I believe.
Trojans just stranded 3. Lady Trojans stranded 3 runners on. They had a no.
2.
Yeah, 1 each inning because she got thrown out at home, right?
Yeah, if you count that as a strand, I guess, then she got thrown
there
out.
was still 1 on first or second.
Who got our last out? Was it Massey got our last out, so it's going to bring in Michaela Knight. Start things off for the Lady Dragons. Hate to see errors lose a baseball game like that or get down. Allie said, "Oops, Kyle."
7-2.
Yeah, when the wheels fall off, they kind of fall off, and that's one thing. It's just like softball, baseball, I would imagine. When things go wrong, you got to reset. You can't let a bad inning turn into a crooked number because it'll happen quick. I see some hoodies on people over there, Kyle.
It's kind of warm.
Leading off the bottom of the second.
It's 80 degrees.
Michaela Knight is going to lead things off for the Lady Dragons here in the bottom half of the second. Plays right field for the Dragons.
I like her walk-up song there.
Yeah.
The whole top's diamond and the bottom roll's gold.
Ball's going to be flared out here into right field. It's going to get down.
Now, she never ran.
What just happened?
Not.
Did she think it was foul? I mean, it was fair by a good 15 foot.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened.
Did she? I mean, she may have slipped coming out of the box, I guess. I don't know.
Not a clue. And she ran straight in the dugout.
Boy, you better believe Coach Emmett back in the day.
I mean, why not?
I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, I'm not,
it was going to be a hard.
That was a I mean, she could have ran it out. I mean, that was a base hit. It kind of floated there, but I mean, I'm not.
It's going to bring Cunningham. I would have liked to seen, just to let's see him see what happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it's almost like nobody even asked. What were you thinking or what was happening?
Yeah. It's going to bring up Cunningham for the Lady Dragons, the leadoff hitter.
You'd think we're in a hurricane out here.
Pretty good looking swing.
Fouled off 2 pitches here.
Oh-2 count to Cunningham. Got Gracie Brown on deck. Another foul. I mean, she's right on it. I wish I could do a home run call. I'd be pretty pumped.
You almost had one for Parker's Chapel the first inning.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to be pumped for them.
You didn't say who for.
Talking about one of our girls. Off-speed pitch was a little up. 1-2 count.
The winds. If they hit
pushing
it
the
out,
wrong direction.
If they hit it out here at us, the wind's going to knock it down quite a bit.
Never forget what happened on this field. I wasn't here, but I heard about it. Wyatt Reisinger took down Blake Major in the home run derby, and that's something.
A little late on it there.
2 outs, first 2
3. Yeah,
batters
2 outs.
retired. It's going to bring up Gracie Brown, the first baseman.
That's kind of one of those things there where, you know, you should have a runner on first base, theoretically, right now.
You're not going to use big words in this broadcast, buddy.
I mean, I'm just still
I don't know what's going on.
flabbergasted that she hit the ball out here in the outfield and never ran.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if she slipped. I don't really know what
She
happened.
still had the bat in her hand. I mean,
maybe she used it to keep balance. I don't know. Brown's going to drive one. It's going to try to bloop in. Foul ball.
she hit one foul down there the first inning, too.
Yep.
She's one of the first ones that I've seen that's early on the ball. The last 3 or 4 batters we've got to witness.
Yeah, all the
been just a hair late on everything.
latter half was just a little late. I want to see Jay get fired up. A little low. Not a bad spot, though.
No, absolutely.
If you're a pitcher, see if you can get a chase. Something about this just looks like a four. The ball is shot right at the left fielder. She's going to put a glove up and snare it.
I just heard somebody from the dugout yell, "Get ready, McKenzie."
Perfect call, whoever called it.
Yes,
After
it was.
2, it is 3-0. Lady Dragons on top.
One.
$10 and I'll sing every word of that Hannah Montana song on air.
Got it.
You don't know what I'll do for $1, buddy.
Oh, I do.
Top half of the 3rd. Gonna start things off with a strike from Carla. A little bit inside, 1-1. Carla has walked a couple batters in this game so far.
She's, what, 1 per inning, I believe, hadn't she?
Yeah, she's had 2 balls hit right back at her, glove both of them. Ball's going to be high, 2-1 count. The other pitcher for Junction City is Jess, I believe.
Unbelievable that you can hear that big truck down the highway through here.
Good pitch, 2-2. I tell you what, Grant Nelson might be the best player in college basketball.
I seen where Alabama took a win last night.
Grant Nelson,
I
dog.
was surprised I didn't wake up from text messages from you. Ooh,
Good
got her
pitch from
chased.
Castilla.
I don't know what kind of pitch it was, but
Yeah,
it obviously did something.
You're asking wrong questions if you start asking what kind of pitches they are. I know they have a riser in softball, but I don't.
A change up.
That was either a changeup or a curveball, if I had to guess. Regardless, it was a strikeout.
I mean, I guess you can throw a screwball a little easier. And
Ball's hit on the ground right at Jess. Jess gloves it. Jess, low throw, not able to corral it. Michaela's hustling after that one.
yeah, she ran that time.
You'd like to see Jess take a little bit more time, stretching her arm out. She hasn't had any balls hit to her, but she had a little bit of time on that one. Fielded it perfect. Throw just got away from her. Runner advances to second on the error. One out, runner on second. Other than that one deep fly ball, they really haven't had just great contact against Carla.
Yeah, it's been inside the infield.
Not a bad spot. A little down.
Is this Frisbee here?
Yes. She didn't get anything to swing at in that first AB.
She's batting lead off for a reason.
Oh, yeah, she's an athlete, man.
We've got to see her for the last.
Ball hit hard at Jess, backhanded. She's not going to have a chance to throw out. Another bad throw from Jess.
Say it went in the dugout, so runners
She's
are
taking
gonna
advance. I don't think she had a shot of getting Bella there on that one anyway. Yeah, I really like Bella's game after we watched her. I believe she was a sophomore when Junction played at Dirks in the regional tournament over there. We got to watch them before us.
Fired up.
She got tossed, and buddy, that's when I started liking Bella Frisbee's game.
She is an athlete for sure. She's one of a kind. She's
Fiery.
absolutely.
Being a competitive person, you love to watch it.
She is very competitive. She does not like to lose. She is a four sport
tennis,
sport
golf.
athlete, state champion in tennis, golf,
Softball, basketball.
has a
She probably cheers too,
scholarship-
honestly.
Has a scholarship to SAU to play golf.
Yep.
So
She's got plenty of
very,
accolades.
very, very talented.
Well, after
I would definitely love for my daughter's game to be modeled after hers.
Yeah. After the two bad throws to first, got away from Jess. Runner to second. It's 3-1. Lady Dragon still on top. Just one out here in the top of the third. Carla starts the hitter off with a strike. And this is the 2-hole hitter for the Lady Trojans.
Still 2-7. Trojans on top baseball, top of the fourth.
Who are they throwing, do you say? We know Temple's throwing for
They are
Junction.
throwing Boykin.
That's one of their good ones, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a sophomore, junior.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Tommy Rich, until he decides to hang it up, he runs 2A.
It don't matter what A,
Yeah.
1 or 2.
Ball's hit. Foul. It's going to bring up a full.
1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If I'm reading that correct.
Runner on third, 1 out. Could always be aware of a bunt, not with really 2 strikes, but
Late.
look at this alley over here running around. Ball's hit. Foul. It's going to bring.
Way late on that swing. Gets the strikeout.
That's a big strikeout.
Yeah. Obviously, you want to limit the damage that you've got sitting on the base pass right now.
3-hole up for Chapel. Ball right back at Carla. Carla, that's 3 plays she has scooped up immediately. Good glove. It's going to bring in the top half of the third to a close. Lady Dragons 3, Lady Trojans 1.
1.
Getting ready for the bottom half of the third. Carla is going to lead things off for the Lady Dragons. Trojans did plate 1 in the top of the third. It was that speaker over there.
Oh, was it? I was thinking, I didn't know what that was. You can almost hear it in.
Carla's going to shoot one. It's going
gonna
to
get
get
down.
down. It's going to get past the right fielder. Carla's going to have to get on her horse. She should get all the way to third. Center fielder picks it up. Carla is standing on third base.
Oh, good arm from the center fielder there.
Yep. They said Carla's been on fire at the plate,
Yeah,
man.
Nice hit ball, and the right fielder just kind of
Misplayed it.
misjudged it just a little bit. It was in one of those spots where she didn't know if she wanted to go down and get it or let it one hop. And
Well, I hate to tell you, you gotta. As an outfielder, you cannot let a ball get by you.
absolutely not.
I've seen a little bit of that in baseball.
I mean, really and truly, if she would have just fell forward, I believe she would have caught the ball.
What in the world? Got Jess up to bat. See if she can get some redemption. Wind's calmed down a little bit right here. If she got a hold of one, she's not going to get a hold of that one. Ball's about 5 foot
I
high.
hope not, anyways.
Like to see her shoot a gap out there to left center.
I hear all kind of people screaming, and I'm assuming that's the Junction dugout.
I don't think so. I figure it'll be closer or farther. Maybe the boys. A little up and in to Jess.
The Sports Network.
Say it a little louder. Say it a little louder.
I'm sorry.
Our fans.
Richard and Memory Hightower.
Big grins.
It's hard to say that we're live and they can hear everything from where they're at.
I tried to put the headset down. Jess, take mode there. 3-0 count. It's going to bring it to 3-1. Like to see her attack this one if it's in. You know she wants to get some redemption here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get any more updates on that baseball? I hadn't checked my Facebook. Miss Owens was messaging me. Ball's down. Jess is going to reach base. That's going to bring up Bovey. You'd like to see Jess go in advance to second here. First pitch. So it's 2 very costly errors in that inning.
I'm assuming that would be the third.
Yeah.
Squares around the bunt.
That's just going to get the runner to second.
Oh, if she would have been.
Hoop dreams. See if Bovey can get a hold of one here. She's got 2 ladies scoring position.
Would definitely be big.
Should be Kidwell on deck, I think.
Hits the
Good
ball. That's a
shot.
hard hit ball in the left field.
It's going to score 1. The ball was hit hard enough. I mean, there was no way.
Whoa.
Yeah, that is Valerie that's up to bat now.
Bovey was
What a
thinking
shot.
about. She was thinking about 2 there, but
Nah, it wouldn't hurt. Get her to second. If she throws it to second, you're going to score. Jess has got enough speed. 4-1, Lady Dragons. No outs. Runners on first and third.
capitalized in the moment there.
See if Valerie squares around here to see if she can get that runner to second. My goodness, and she does. She lays a perfect bunt down
Beautiful. Beautiful. It does not score the run, but they do
All right,
get
loads
bases
them up.
loaded.
That's how you lay a bunt down.
And that loads the bases.
It had to have been close.
I'd like to see Shelby just give a nice slap there. High five. Get pumped up over a good sacrifice bunt. Or a bunt for a hit there, I guess.
Sacrifice it. Got a big opportunity here for the Lady Dragons. Still no outs.
Got them loaded. Bottom of the third. That's Denia Brown up. Raylyn Massey on deck. Good eye by Denia. Denia was one of the ladies that's kind of battled injuries the last couple years in basketball. Always liked her hustle when she was out there for the Lady Dragons. Ball's up. 2-0 count.
Still 2-7 in the baseball game, top of the fifth.
Colton won't be excited to see us when we bring those chairs back later.
Ball low.
She's going to advance. She's going to score.
Score easily, and then advances the other two runners to second and third.
Bovey on third, Kidwell on second.
Bringing the score 5-1 here in the bottom of the third. Still no outs.
I believe that was Thurman that scored.
I believe the count's still 3-0.
Yeah, 30.
Calm down over there now.
About dropped my headset. I don't even know why.
Getting excited.
Like to see a good spanking of the Trojans. If it holds up. After what they did to me my senior year, they deserve it. Get all the way to the state championship and get drove.
Ball low there. That's going to walk. Get a walk there. That's going to load the bases back up.
For the third baseman, Massey. See if Raylyn can get a hold of one here. Shoot a gap. You got Bovey on third, Valerie on second, and Denia on first. That's going to bring a mound visit. 5-1 Lady Dragons. You know, times have changed when you hear like 8, 9-year-olds talking about, I see your location on your iPhone.
Yeah. Big time. At least they do have a basketball in their hand.
And they're outside. I'm all for it. See if Massey can get the big hit right here. Loaded up, no outs. Bottom of the third, 5-1. Lady Dragons on top. Got Michaela Knight on deck. Good looking pitch there, Massey. She was kind of in take mode this pitcher. She's been kind of wild this inning. I mean, I don't blame her for taking one there. Ball's low. 1-1.
It sure is some nice weather to be at the golf course.
Yeah, you're at the green. It's not the one you want to be at, I guess. Ball's hit on the ground right back at the pitcher. I'm surprised she didn't go home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. With no outs.
Bovey's going to score. Valerie to third, Denia to second. Raylyn was out at first, but she's going to get the RBI. 6-1 Lady Dragons. Runners on. Scoreboard says 2 outs. I don't remember another out.
Absolutely. Get the out
At home.
that's going to score the run.
So it's 2 outs?
I don't know. Let's see if she runs here, if she hits the ball.
Yeah, Michaela had a perfect hit down the first base line in the second inning. Never.
Yes, it is 5-1, 1 out. Runners on second and third here for the Lady Dragons.
Kidwell on third, Denia on second.
Count should be 1-0.
Michaela Knight up to bat for the Lady Dragons, and that's going to bring the leadoff hitter on deck, Zamaya Cunningham.
Bring the count to 2-0 there. Ball a little low.
Yeah, she's kind of struggled to find the strike zone.
Yeah, she hadn't really worked in and found that groove like she was hoping to.
3-0.
3-0. Ball a little low. Scoreboard has it 2-0, but I think they missed the ball that was high.
Got that one, though. She was in definitely take mode. Michaela.
Gets it off the end of the bat there.
I'd like to see Shelby go ahead and drop an elbow there and snare that herself.
Jess just never, she picked her foot up and let the ball hit and never didn't even.
I can't see her from over here.
Oh, she's just standing on the outside of the dugout. She picked her foot up, never moved, and let the ball go up under there and didn't touch it.
The dog. Not here to make friends.
I agree.
So 1 out, runners Kidwell and Brown, third and second. Knight up to the plate, Cunningham on deck. 6-1 Lady Dragons, 1 out.
Got her to chase one there.
Yeah, and was real late doing it. It's going to bring up Cunningham, the leadoff hitter for the Lady Dragons. You'd still love to find a way to plate
Yeah, at least
Valerie
one,
and
not-
Denaya.
Yeah, at least one, not both.
Good hit ball.
Hit right down the line. That is going to be a
Foul ball, I'm assuming the way she's
I
running.
never seen nobody call it nothing, but I couldn't see Yank behind the plate back there. Hard hit ball there.
I don't see why Jaybird's over there dancing out of the way of it. Used to enjoy taking Jay Yard in practice in BP. You got to leave that up.
She's wanting to hit bad. A
Don't
little
blame
too
her,
much.
but you got to pick a good one out.
A little low and
Not a
inside
bad
there,
pitch.
maybe.
Good spot. Like to see Lady Dragons go ahead and get a 10-piece, Kyle. Be greedy.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
It's been a long week. She's going to shoot that one right at the first baseman. And that's going to bring it close to the third. It is 6-1. Lady Dragons after 3. Getting ready to start this 4th inning here. So far, not much hard contact versus Carla. I like to watch you drag your cords around like you're holding a snake.
I know. For one, I wouldn't be holding a snake because I don't touch snakes, period.
Wow. Real tough guy.
But I'm having to walk back and forth to this computer. So.
Bless your heart. It's better to pause this though, here and there.
I agree. Especially when I walk away. I don't need to leave you
Good-looking
unsupervised
pitch.
over here.
Yeah, that's what my mom said for 30 years, but here I am at age 31 thriving.
Yeah, I guarantee you, you're the light of their life right now.
Thriving.
Every morning
Hello.
Howard wakes up, he is full of disgust and disgrace.
Calls Cameron and appreciates how good of a job he does.
Yeah.
Those errors were on Graydon. He overthrew first with the bases loaded. I'm assuming that was on Mayo's, and then he overthrew third on the next batter. It was still 7-2 in the 5th when I asked Miss Owens. Ball is going to be hit down the line, foul. Ball sounded really weird coming off the bat. Nice pitch.
That was Rivers there.
Good looking pitch there.
A little
One
off
out.
speed, a little something different.
It's going to bring up Mackenzie Morgan. Outfielders getting a little bored. They haven't had much work tonight.
Calm down. I would take that over anything every night.
Well, I am too. I'm just saying they haven't had much action out here.
I'll remind you of that in about up
Right there. And then she is going to fall short. She's going to get
Thanks.
it into second.
Thanks, Brennan.
Make sure she's on her toes out there. It was Bovey. She knocked it down, held it to a single. She did her job. Morgan singles into left field.
Good hit ball there. Good piece of hitting.
It was off the end of the bat, but you know.
That was a good line drive. Wasn't no pop fly.
Nice soft 100-foot liner.
Oh, my
Kyle's over here
Lord.
acting dramatic.
Oh, my Lord.
Nah, you'll take them how you can get them. It's going to bring up.
Thing didn't go over
One out.
25 foot in the air.
Well, I hope not. It died. She's going to steal.
Ball in the dirt.
Good block by Gank back there. I think it got up under the catcher. We're going to swipe second.
What's so funny, man?
I just like look at it. Ball's hit right up the middle. Kidwell's going to get a glove on it. She's going to fire it in.
Home.
Would be there by Carla. Hold her to a single. Good job getting it in by Valerie.
Gonna
Now the outfield's awake.
Going to bring the score to 6-2 here. Still top of the 4th. 1 out for the Lady Trojans.
If you wouldn't have been talking trash, they wouldn't be hitting it like
Well, I told you all calm down and look here.
this. I was just they were making sure our ladies are awake out there.
You're the epitome of Junction City, Brennan.
I'll try. Van S is fixing some mechanics there by Carla. I wonder what they'd do if I had a glove. Just went out there on a pop-up and snared one. Think they'd make them redo it?
I'd love to give you the chance.
Oh, man, I got a gate right here.
You have a gate?
Yeah.
Open it.
I mean, I can untwist that right there and open it in this way.
You're going to tear something.
Yeah, me, not that.
You're gonna tear your shirt or something.
Square around. It's a
Strike
strike.
there.
She's going to two hop at the second.
And it's like she held on to the ball a little bit longer than what
She
she
would have held on to it a little
wanted
longer.
to.
She'd have drilled Carla. Runner on second, one out, a one count.
A little off-speed pitch there.
I'm gonna go get a game on the blacktop end at the break here in a minute.
I'm out.
Scared?
My knees.
Fourth inning, 6-2. Lady Dragons on top.
Ball
Got to
gets
block
by.
that up.
Runner
Brown
moves.
tried to pick it instead of breaking down on it.
Runner moves to third there. Once again, still one out here in the top of the fourth. Runner on third. Counts 2-1 here to the batter.
Some good math there, bud.
I'm just reading the scoreboard. Could be totally wrong, to be honest.
Not a bad spot there by Carla, little in. Just got to dig deep right here. You don't, like we said, don't give up crooked numbers. You've gave up one this inning, but hold it at that. Runner on third, one out. 3-1 count. Good pitch.
Late on the swing there.
Easy over here, guy. Guy's throwing gravel 5 yards.
We got a foul ball there. Yeah, we got a NASCAR track back here behind us.
I ain't never seen someone spin tires down the park.
We're gonna have to bring a speed limit sign back here next time.
I'm gonna bring my belt. Full count. Good pitch. Ball is hit hard into left field. It's gonna hold it to a single. Bovey fields it clean. I mean, that's just good hitting.
Yeah,
I mean
that was a mildly hit ball.
mildly. This guy. Ball scorched.
Yeah, it was hit very decent in between that shortstop and third gap there.
6-3. I'd like to see one grounded to Jess. Let her flip it to Zamaya.
Get out of this inning
Yep.
without any more damage.
I wouldn't mind a comebacker to Carla. Carla's fielded all 3 so far. Ball's low.
Gets by her. Runner's going to advance to second there.
Takes the double play out of effect.
Thanks, Brennan.
I do what I do for this team.
You
Batting
started
1,000.
this. You started this.
Ball is hit softly to Jess. Jess is going to field it clean. She's going to low throw. Not able to make the pick. Got the yips right now. It's one of those things, man. You make a throw, then you start thinking, you get the yips.
Yeah, she's in her head right now. You know, you'd like to see her try to take her time, and
I mean, she took her time a little more on that one. She's just
and that one was an on-line throw.
Yeah.
It was just a
Brown broke down on it, wasn't able to secure it. I mean, it was a good job of her keeping it in front.
But once again, you would like to see her secure that. I mean, that did hit her in the glove.
Yeah,
Old saying, if it hits you in the glove, you ought to be able to catch it.
it was a tough one. It was a layout glove. It wasn't like it was a pig. And advanced, squared around, but runner was headed back to first.
Good crowd here today for the Lady Dragons.
Yeah, top of the fourth, 6-3. Runners on first and third, one out for the Lady Trojans.
Good
She
bunt.
does bunt that one. Carla's going to throw it.
Oh,
She's got her.
That was very nice by Carla.
Oh, this is a tricky situation.
Got her.
I would like to see Brown go ahead and hold that with the other. It's easy to drop a ball, flipping around like that. Great play, though.
Yeah, that was very nice by. She kind of fooled me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It was a big risk, though. If she wouldn't have bit, you just loaded them up.
Yeah.
Great play by Castilla.
Got the runner caught in no man's land there and gets the out.
To Massey to Denia. Denia was able to make the tag.
This looks like Frisbee up at the plate here, maybe.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Runners on first and second.
See
2
what
outs.
the senior can do for the Trojans. Capitalize on.
She's
her
finna
moment.
fly out to Valerie in center.
Gonna be a ball high.
That or she's gonna pop up to Jess. One of the two. What'd I tell you? Oh, went down to her knees, wasn't able to secure it. It was a hard hit ball.
It's time for you to go home, Brendan.
Man, she hit it right. I mean,
Go
it
home,
was right
Brendan.
at Valerie.
Go home, Brendan.
What can I say? It was almost a great play.
That was a line drive. Hit right at her. Wasn't a pop fly.
I mean, she still had a chance to make the out.
She did. She did.
She went down to her knees and kind of rose up on her a little bit, and she knocked it down, just wasn't able to secure the grab.
It's going to get the score here.
6-4.
Still in the top of the fourth. Lady Trojans have 2 away here.
You want to know where this ball's going?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to
Brendan.
left field.
Let's
Pop up.
keep talking about this.
Good pitch. Way to get ahead by Carla. 0-1.
Finally, somebody that understands. They
Stevie
don't have
Burrows.
the speed back here.
He'll pull around and come zooming by in a minute. Held on to it too long. 1-1 count. Got to be a wall back there if you're Denia. Runner on third, she will advance. A pass ball, I would like to think. Little out, not a bad pitch. I'll go ahead and sit down and see if that changes our look.
You started it with what you said.
But it's going to be a pop-up to left field. We're going to get out of it with a 2-run lead. Don't worry about it. And then we're going to plate 6 in the bottom half of the fourth. 3-1.
Once again, you can send all your 30 messages to Brennan Cup for getting this rally going for the Lady Trojans.
Just so y'all know, if y'all do message me complaining, I will text back in a tone that I don't use.
I don't.
What happened?
I don't know if she. I'm pretty sure he called foul ball.
Oh, are they cheering then?
Well, I don't think they heard.
Oh,
She
I see Bella's head right then.
She almost touched it when it was in play. And obviously, that ball had a lot of spin, and
Man, I was looking down.
the only thing it could have done was go foul. And she
Where'd she
almost
go? Right on the first
touched
base line?
it. Yeah, I mean, it landed about a foot to the right or to the left of the first base line and then come towards the right.
Who made the play on it, Carla?
Yes, but she almost touched it while she was inbound or in fair territory. I mean, that ball's going to do that. You just let it go. Because then she fell and she wasn't going to be, I mean, there was no way she was going to make any play, and they were going to play to run there.
Plate 2. Bella was at home. It's going to score 2. Kidwell's going to hold her to a single. Got a 6-6 ball game here.
Once again, Brennan Cup. What are we going to call next here, sir? At some point, you have to stop.
We're fixing to give it to Jess and let Jess close the door. I heard Jess throws pretty hard. I mean, credit Parker's Chapel, man. You get down 6-1, things aren't going your way.
Yeah.
A couple errors.
Yeah, a few errors by Junction.
And then
not
3 or 4 good hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jess throws it pretty firm.
I think we're going.
Take a few seconds
Take
with
a
them.
little break here while we're having a pitcher change. One.
Jess Thurman into pitch for Junction City. Ball's low. Runner's going to advance to second. That's the go-ahead run. Big inning in the top half of the fourth here for the Lady Trojans. You'd like to see a way to get out of it. Jess throws that one in the dirt. Denai's going to have a play to third. It's going to get under Massey, but Carla was right there to secure the ball.
Score update on the Dragons, or Dragon baseball boys, still 7-2 Trojans, bottom of the sixth.
Better get to work. Good pitch by Jess. Gonna call it a little in. Good pitch there by Thurman. Base on balls.
Still 2 outs here, top of the fourth. The Lady Trojans have played at 5 here this
Yeah, I
inning.
think so.
Started the inning 6-1.
Like I said, they've hit the ball. I mean,
Runners go.
pass ball.
And that is going to be the go-ahead run for the Trojans there. Runner is going to advance to second.
Still 2 outs.
It's going to be 7-6 Trojans here. Lady Trojans in the top of the fourth, still 2 outs. Runner on second. Count is 1-0. That'll be a foul ball. I believe this is Rivers here.
So that's Coach Welch on third.
Yes, that is.
Very nice guy. I had to deal with him a little bit a couple years ago when Junction hosted the state tournament. He was very helpful, and I enjoyed talking
I
to him.
believe it is anyways.
You can tell he really cares about the players, watching him in basketball.
Yeah, he's done a great job the last, I don't know what we've watched him coach.
Been there for, oh, it's a good,
5 years at least.
I'm fixing to argue that one, Kyle. It was a good pitch.
5 years at least.
Yeah. That's a tough one to take if you're a batter there. Ball is skied out into left. Bovey's under it. Bovey's going to squeeze it. And that'll bring a close to the top half of the fourth. Not before the Lady Trojans complete 6. We'll be back in a second with the bottom half of the fourth. Gracie Brown leading things off here for in the bottom half of the fourth for Junction City.
See what kind of good luck you have over here.
Parker's Chapel up 7-6 after the 6-run spot in the fourth.
Thanks to Brennan Cup.
I'll take all the credit when we plate 6 here. Gracie's going to start things off with a solid hit. Off speed.
Kind of had me confused.
One 0 count. Play 7 innings is all right. Same as baseball.
Yeah.
As far as you know.
Mm-hmm.
Little out. 2-0.
Woo. It looked like he wanted to call strike.
Same as Jess as a while ago. We ain't giving it to her if we didn't give it to Jess. Good job back there, Gank. Gracie's going to sit back and pop this one to second. She's going to camp out underneath it. Had all 4 Lady Trojans all right there together.
Yeah. Short, second, center, right.
It's going to bring up Carla Castillo, see if she can stay hot at the plate. Ball's low, 1-0.
You'd like to see him scratch at least one out of this inning.
Anyway,
yeah.
Any way you can get runners.
Get it back even here.
Ball smoked right at Bella.
Wrong
2
one
outs.
to hit it at, I believe.
You didn't have to move none on that one. It's going to bring up Jess Thurman.
Just by knowing who that is, I'm pretty sure she's pretty confident with.
Any player that plays shortstop should be confident a ball hit right at them like that. We're not going to brag on a routine line drive. Good play by Frisbee. 2 outs. It's going to bring up Jess Thurman, the pitcher. Emily Bovey on deck. Jess is going to flare one that should get right outside the reach of Frisbee. Thurman's on with a single. It's going to bring up Bovey. Kidwell on deck. Seven to 6. Lady Trojans up. Bottom half of the fourth. 2 outs. Runner on first. Bovey up to the plate.
She took some good cuts today.
That's a dangerous throw.
Coach reminded them.
In other way, don't throw the ball to first base.
The coach reminded
The nice
them when
way.
it got 2 outs.
He did it in the very nice way.
Yep. Just as a coach should.
See if Bovey can get a hold of one here. Ball is smoked.
Does right
at center field. It's going to bring the fourth inning to a close here. 7 to 6. Lady Trojans on top. Getting ready to start the 5th here. Come here and look at this when you get a chance.
I'm coming.
I don't know who that is.
Did they send that to you?
No. I just was going through my Snap stories. Top of the 5th here, Lady Trojans have a one-run advantage. Thurman on the mound for the Lady Dragons. Ball is popped up. Zamaya should have a play on it. She does. Good hustle by Knight.
That was Morgan.
It's always good to get the first lady out.
Yeah, and I think Junction's had had problems with that here. I know the first inning we drew a walk. Second inning, I believe they did get the first out, but got the second batter, drew a walk.
Good pitch.
That had some
She throws pretty firm.
noise on it. Still bottom of the 7th at the boys' game, 7-2. Still Trojans on top.
Time for a rally.
Junction looking to add to their win streak. Get a 2-game win streak going there after Colton's first win as a head coach yesterday.
Yeah, he's not going to be very excited to see us if they don't come back and win that one. He'll blame us.
Been blamed my whole life, so why not?
Yeah. 1-2 count. Got away from her up. 2-2. Ball's up. Full count.
Do you know what they were spelling?
Nah, I can't hear that good.
Ball high there.
I guess that is full count.
That is full count, Brennan.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the scoreboard.
Well, they can only do so much for you.
I was watching these kids play catch over here, or throw the football, I guess. Really play catch.
If you call that catch.
I call it attempting to catch.
Gonna be a walk there.
One out, runner on first here in the top of the 5th, 7-6. Lady Trojans on top.
Big rally
In the 4th.
In the 4th, and scored 6 runs there to.
Had the one bad throw. Other than that, I mean, they had some hits.
They hit the ball right to where they needed to, right to where it was.
I mean, if you're nitpicking,
It was a better throw there.
yeah, it made it closer than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, but yeah, they hit the ball just out of reach, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, Kidwell made a diving attempt at one. Just come in and out of her glove on the dive. I felt like there was a couple more in that inning.
The one bad throw from Thurman.
Yeah. Good pitch.
Good pitch there. Gonna be 1-1 count here. Runner on second, as she did swipe the base. Foul ball there.
Two strikes?
What? Look at the hustle out of the.
Brown.
Yeah, popped that mask off and went and caught it off the fence.
Good pitch by Jess.
Strike out looking.
Backwards K.
That'll be the second out of the inning still. Runner.
You like to strand that lady at second base.
Absolutely. Runner on second still here. This will be your right fielder up to bat. If I'm not mistaken, this team's got a load of seniors on it.
Chapel? They
Yeah.
should. I would
I know
imagine Bella's
the-
group.
yeah, I know
Morgan, Bella, Morgan, and all them.
This one here.
This
I
one
think
here. My gosh.
I mean, I
Be
don't-
professional.
the right fielder.
There you go, better.
I don't know. I just know there's a group of about 5 of them.
I saw a picture on Facebook the other day. It was 4 or 5 of them. And
I
then
mean, we know Rivers.
ball's hit to short. Carla's going to field it, come up, throw, and she's going to get it high. Brown's going to secure it to end the inning. Good play.
We know Rivers is still a junior, so
Yep. That's going to bring the top half of the 5th to a close. Stranded a runner, a lady at second. 7-6, Lady Trojans. Valerie Kidwell up to bat for Junction City. Going to lead things off here in the bottom half of the 5th. She had a beautiful bunt that last time she was up. I believe that loaded the bases. See if she can find a way to get on here in the bottom half of the 5th. 7-6, Lady Trojans. Ball's high.
both basketball games here in the first quarter playing tonight.
Who is playing tonight? Iowa State
Whole
and
bottom half of the
not Iowa State.
bracket. North Carolina State.
North
Marquette.
Carolina State.
They are winning right now by 7. Houston and Duke.
I hope Houston beats Duke. I don't like Duke.
Purdue Gonzaga. Creighton, Tennessee.
It's all about the mustache. Grant Nelson, dog.
Purdue Gonzaga is playing with 17 minutes left in the first.
Don't like Purdue either.
NC State and Marquette.
2-0 count to Valerie.
3:59 left to go in the first.
What was the Purdue score?
7-6. It's early. 3 minutes.
It's a nail biter. 3-0 count to Valerie.
What's the score here?
7-6.
Yeah.
Tired of looking at Zach Edey. You would imagine Valerie's in full take mode here, and she will hustle down to first.
It's going to be a 4-ball walk.
Not sure what kind of speed Kidwell has, but I mean, if she's got some speed, you wouldn't mind sending her and getting her in scoring position here early.
Position.
It's deny up. I'd like to see Kidwell go ahead and swipe second pretty early.
Yeah, and Denia, she's been aggressive at the plate. I mean,
Mhm.
sometimes a little too aggressive, but she wants to swing the bat. She wants to hit the softball.
Like I said, let's see if she can. She is going to swipe second. She
Like
hesitated.
A little delayed still. I
It's
think
under it.
she's
It's
under
under
the
it.
tag.
She's under it. Yeah, she stopped. almost stopped a little too long. If the throw wasn't so high, she would have had her.
Yeah.
Good slide in by Valerie to swipe second. It's going to put a lady in scoring position with no outs. Denia Brown up to bat. Once again, Lady Trojans have a 1-run advantage. Big thanks to the 6-run 4th inning.
I think Kidwell got a little bit of Frisbee's leg there. She's kind of favoring it. Had to pull her sock all the way back
Oh, it was
up.
a tough play. I mean, Frisbee, when she went up for it, I mean, there was nothing else she could do.
She's kind of putting that leg back up on her toe and stuff. She's kind of trying to shake it out.
Brown is.
What a beautiful bunt. Oh.
Yeah, it
Finna
come
say,
off.
that
It come
ball
off of her
went
leg.
straight down, did it? And I think
Yeah.
say it went straight down.
Well, it hit it when she would have hit the ground. It hit her leg. She hadn't moved. If she would have been out of the box, she was out. If it's like baseball. As soon as Kidwell sees it on the ground, if she does bunt, would like to think she would advance to third. If you're Brown, you got to make sure you get it down. You don't want to see a pop up. She's going to get a passed ball. Kidwell will swipe third.
I thought it hit her the way she acted, like it took her back leg out from under her.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Denia Brown at the plate.
2-1. 2-1 count.
Hitters count. Bottom of the 5th. They don't have time limits in these games, do they?
Not a clue, Brennan.
Well, I see that 0 up there. I'm just wondering.
First softball game I've ever did.
Well, buddy, you need to get more active.
Inside. My kid probably won't be athletic enough to play, so.
Maybe she'll go to the games. Who knows? Maybe we'll announce it.
If she's anything like her mom, she'll just sit on the bench.
Jessica was proud of that. Sorry, Taylor was trash, too.
Ooh.
Denia is going to
That's
the base on balls. It's going to bring up Massey.
8 of the last 9 pitches have been balls.
If you're Massey right here, you got to make sure this is perfect. And that's what Jay Bird's calling her down the line to tell her. Well, apparently it went to McKenzie last time. Where's McKenzie play? Is that her in left field?
Yeah. Remember, it was a shot.
Yeah.
Somebody said.
See Joey Allen over there.
Yeah, I've seen him over there talking to Bella's dad.
It's who I coach with in Bowman's team.
They work together. Is he playing with us this year?
Who?
Joey.
Yeah. He said he got clocked at 84 the other day.
That's our teammate.
Yep. Yeah, if any of y'all that are listening would like to come watch some real baseball, we'll be playing at Darbone Woods in the 30 and over league. We'll dominate that.
Oh, I can't wait for Monday mornings.
Man, that's going to be
I'm
rough.
not going to be able to move.
Valerie on third, Denia on first, no outs. Raylyn Massey up to the plate. Just square around to get the runner to second. Good job by Denia, good hustle. 2 runners in position to score, scoring position. If it's in there, I mean, like you said, she's out of the zone like 9 of the last 10. But if she puts one in there trying to groove it, I'd like to see Raylyn go ahead and drive it.
Yeah, just turn on it.
But if it's got to be perfect.
Looked like that might have been it, but
It's a good pitch to hit. But, I mean, it's understandable. You got a pitcher that's struggling to find the zone. Same thing right here. It's got to be perfect. If it is, you drive it. If not, leave it down. Not a bad looking
a
pitch.
little inside there, I'm assuming.
2-1. Raylyn ready. 2-1 count. Ball's low. Good secondary by Kidwell and Brown. Just in case that ball was passed, they both would have advanced. Good block up by the catcher. 3-1 count. You don't want to swing yourself out of. Oh. Oh.
We just take it off the leg.
Just wear it.
What a terrible place to get hit when you've already got 3 balls and
she's laughing about it,
you
man.
still get hit.
They'd be calling the helicopter in right now.
She looks like she gets hit all the time. Look like she held
up a
numbers.
9, 8 or 9 there.
She may be used to that.
Well, I don't care how used to it you are. It still hurts.
That'll load the bases here for the Dragons.
Well, she's dancing, so she
Still
feels fine.
no outs.
Michaela Knight up to the plate. Bases loaded. Still a 1-run advantage for the Lady Trojans. Thought this kid was going on the field. I'm still not sure she's not. Little out.
Little out. Might have to take Gentry up on his offer to build us a little deer stand out here.
Yeah, be nice for someone to do something nice for us. Ball's low. Valerie is going to advance, and she's going to score. The other 2 runners advanced to third and second. That was closer than I like, being no outs with bases loaded, but
That'll tie the ball game up 7-7 here. Still bottom of the 5th. Still no outs. Runners on second and third.
Michaela Knight up to the plate.
Counts 2-0 here. That'll go 3-0, and she is coming home. She beats
it
the
in.
pitcher there. It would have been a close play if the pitcher would have gotten there.
So once again, you got to know the cover.
That'll be 8-7 here.
We'll take
Dragons have taken the lead here in the bottom of the 5th.
But you show some excitement, pal.
Count is still 3-0.
My Lord.
I'm glad you haven't said anything this inning. See what happens when you just keep your mouth shut over there.
See if we can really pour it on here.
Runner's still on third here.
No outs. Michaela up with a 3-0 count. It's got to be picture perfect right here if you even think about taking a hack. I mean, I don't. You don't take a hack right here. Let's be honest.
Final from the Junction boys, Parkers Chapel boys, will be 7-2 Trojans on top there.
Is that the first conference game for them as well?
I believe so. I did see where they play a few at home next week. Maybe Washita and Rising or something.
Washita's
like
got
that.
a decent. We may try to catch one of those.
I did see the schedule that was put up, and I did get a screenshot of it here.
Depends on what kind of week we got at work. But I'll try. Runners on first and third. Zamaya Cunningham up to the plate. No outs. 8-7. Lady Dragons have the advantage.
They play Woodlawn away Tuesday. Runner goes.
Colton's going to figure out what Tommy's all about.
They play. Gurdon was a conference match. No, they've already played Washita, Fordyce, Rising, and Gurdon already for conference play.
Fordyce dropped one the other day. I don't know who they lost to. They lost 5-4, I think.
They play Woodlawn, Washita away next week, and the next week they play Bearden, Fordyce at home.
Ball is flared right at shortstop. Frisbee's under it. Almost tripped on her feet there. Dirt monster. All right, Gracie Brown up in the big spot here. Runners on second and third. You would love to get those ladies in. Massey at third and Michaela Knight at second.
Yeah, love to pat on a few insurance runs here for sure.
It's usually how the game works.
I mean, no, you can win by one.
You can.
I would definitely love to add some on.
Most people would.
I mean, some people are good winning by one.
I mean, I'm good with winning, but
I'm looking for a 10-piece, like you said.
10-piece
10-piece
spicy.
McNugget.
Fans are just in disgust at the gate that's been put up over here for them, the ribbon that they can't get under.
Well, I mean, it's just for people not to drive through.
Well, buddy.
Because you'd be surprised.
No, I wouldn't. Ball's low, 1-1. See if Brown can get the bad head on one and shoot it in the gap out there in left center.
What are you laughing at now?
I heard what she said about that call.
Who?
I'm not say the camera's on people. One of the players. Good cut by Brown, just a hair late. 2-2 count. Got to be careful. Line shot here. Hit a hard shot. You got to freeze. Make sure it's down. Ball is going to be hit to right field. That should. Yeah, I mean that one right there. Here, right at the dirt. I don't know what kind of speed Massey has, but with one of your hottest hitters so far this season up, I'd rather put it in her hands. Up high, 1-0. Flare to third. It's going to end the scoring threat. 8-7. Lady Dragons on top after 5.
Look how far. Maybe that cup shirt didn't stand it over.
Ball flared. Carla's going to up. Trojans. Good pitch.
Little in.
Scoreboard, they thought it was like me because it was that good of a pitch. And you put some speed on the pass. I would imagine she'd be swiping second pretty quick. But she did get that leg slid into a while ago.
Yeah, maybe a little tender. I don't know. I guess they can wear spikes.
And she'll ice it after the, I don't know. It's my first fall softball game, Kyle. Good pitch.
Squared the bunt there. That was a strike.
There's that eerie silence again. It happened in the 6th inning yesterday.
It's happened a few times here, and even the wind stopped blowing.
Ball's
gonna be
flared. It's going
out.
to be fair.
Oh, the
Ball,
runner.
throw it. You had her at first base. She fell down. You could.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she fell on her own or.
She tripped. If she'd have just thrown it behind, know what you're. I mean. 8-7. Runners on first and third.
They're going to advance the runner because I believe she did hit.
Oh, she tripped over Brown.
Yeah, I believe so. So that moves runners to second and third here, 1 out. Lady Dragon still on top, 8-7 here in the top of the 6th.
Ball
Hard hit
smoked.
ball in between first and second there, and that looks like it's going to plate 2 here.
Chapel takes the lead 9-8. Runner on first.
Back and forth game here.
Good piece of hitting there. Way to get it in by Michaela Knight. I see the baseball players walking over. The Chapel ones.
I guess they didn't have a JV game.
I would imagine. They just must not have to sit in the dugout to watch their team.
Runner. Throw is
Oh,
there.
good tag. She drop it? Got underneath it.
I thought she was in between. Oh, she had her body in between her and the bag. But
I thought Carla got a good spot on it, but, I mean, it was a bang-bang play. Could have went either way. Jesse's going to argue it.
I think she's still trying to question. That's hard to appeal from.
She's fired up.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it was a bang-bang play.
Yeah, I mean, it just. I thought she had her body in between the ball, or the bag and the player, but you know, obviously we can't see what's happening on the other side.
How'd the ball get over there? They just overthrow Jess?
Yeah, when they threw it back to the circle, they just threw it over her head.
That's the kind of plays that lose you ball games.
Exactly.
So now,
yeah, we're sitting here with a runner on third.
still 1 out. Infield pop-up would be very nice right here.
Yeah, and Parker's Chapel just did a very good job of hitting the ball.
They haven't just crushed it. They've just literally found holes.
Yeah, I mean, these last two, this last single, in between here was a hard hit ball. The one before was just a little flare that was perfectly painted on the line.
The hardest hit ball that I can think of was the ball hit to Valerie, the line drive. They hit it pretty well. We've had some very hard hits that just been hit right at girls.
This looks like Rivers here. She's got a 0-2 count.
Big. Not a bad spot for an 0-2 there.
Need a big out here.
Right to the catcher. That's what we needed.
Catch the ball.
2 outs. Love to keep them at 9-8. It's just kind of hard to do. I mean, we'll eventually be able to get a better view. Ball's up. That may hang up enough. Brown kind of stumbled a little bit coming off that grass.
The gum good.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to chew our way into a victory here.
You've set this one up.
Oh, we got it. Ball's a little high. 2-1. I tried to give the bullpen catcher for the boys a little chewing before the game, straighten him out a little bit. I gave him one yesterday as well. I'm not sure who the kid is. 2 strikes. See if Jess can pull one out of the hat here. Yes, sir.
Big pitch there.
Going to hold it to a 1-run advantage for Parker's Chapel, 9-8. Get it to the bottom half of the 6th. Getting ready for the bottom half of the 6th inning here. Is it complete?
Whoa.
Sorry about that. Is it Jess?
That would be Jess Thurman.
Thurman getting ready to start things off for the Lady Dragons. Come off with the glasses, I can see a lot better. Ah, swung at a high pitch there. You can go over there and run the camera, Kyle? Is that what you're doing?
Do what?
Are you running the camera?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm
So what a guy.
Oh. You should see our setup.
Yeah, I'll just send a picture to Miss Pumphrey where she can post that. Jess is going to watch one low, 1-1.
Oh.
We haven't had to worry about that ball down the line yet.
Stop. Really? Really?
Oh.
I'm not trying to get hurt out here.
I'm trying to make a play in front of the fans.
Well,
Jess is going to flare one, and Bella's going to get under this when it hangs up long enough.
yeah.
She was way out front. It's going to bring up Bovey. Kidwell on deck. You'd like to see a couple of runners get on here so that way you can turn it over the top half of your lineup here in the 7th. If not, played a run or two in this one. But a couple of rallies have started with these girls right here, Bovey and Kidwell.
Yeah, she's been swinging the stick big tonight.
Ball's low. Ball's low, 2-0. Any way you can get on, you'll take it in late innings. 3-0. Dirty 30. How about you, Kyle? I'm kind of ready for some football.
Look at the little mud trail here behind us. That we've got a mud bog back here.
I wonder why. I've seen four-wheelers come up and down here the last 2 hours. Base on balls. Bovey is on. The tie and run is on for the Lady Dragons. You think that machine we saw yesterday would make it through it?
I can remember us being thrown down that hill
Yeah.
when we were in 5th, 6th grade.
It's going to bring up Valerie Kidwell with the runner on first. She's going to get a courtesy runner. That is number 4.
Quicker. Come on.
Buddy, I'm trying. I think it's Cook, but I could be wrong. No, it's Hunter. Kaylee Hunter. See if Valerie can find a gap here. Ball is smashed. Right at the wall.
What a play by the center fielder.
She was already playing pretty deep. Man, she just missed that. She dropped her hands very well on that one. If she would have been playing just 2 steps up, ball was caught right at the wall.
Yeah, it'll bounce off the wall, and way to catch the ball and get it back in, so you don't
That's a
have
great
a
play.
tag or anything.
I mean, she took 5 steps back, and she's right there at the wall and put her hand up. Like I said, the ball would have hit about halfway up the wall. Ball was smashed. It's one of those things. Let's see if Denia Brown can come up with a big hit here. Ball's high. Hunter's got to be careful.
Throw behind the runner there.
That was the hardest hit ball I've seen tonight, as far as
That's
distance.
a very hard hit ball.
Would have loved to seen it sneak out of here. Could have got hype on the broadcast for you. Ball is hit well. Good jump. Golly, about knocked her glove off.
Yeah, heck of a
Good
catch
jump
there
by 1-3.
the right fielder to
Back-to-back good plays by the
Yes,
Lady Trojans in the
absolutely.
outfield. That's going to bring the 6 to a close. 9-8 Trojans. Getting ready to start the 7th inning here. Where will we be in our lineup when we get back? Brown was the last out, so we have Raylyn Massey, Michaela Knight, then back to the top of the order.
Leading off the top of the seventh inning, number 32, Allison Adams.
Good pitch. They don't want it, Kyle. It's the chant.
Not gonna lie, when the sun went down, it got kind of cool.
Ball's hit on the ground. Right at Massey. Massey.
Good play.
Good throw to first.
That'll be the first out of the inning here in the top of the seventh.
Good play by Raylyn over there on third.
Lady Trojans still on top 9-8 here.
9-8. Ball's high and out. Good pitch. 1-1 count.
Late on the swing there.
Jessica gonna have you a nice meal cooked when you get home.
No, she's eating pizza right now.
She gonna have you some pizza. Pizza for a third time, buddy? Wow.
I'm not eating pizza.
Ah. A little high. 2-1.
Text from Coach Sellers here. Lost 7-2. Made 5 errors out in the field in the second and third that cost us 5 runs.
Say congrats, Coach. Sorry we couldn't do our part tonight.
That should have
Good
been
pitch.
Should have been 2-2 going into the seventh.
That's kind of what
They
Minnesota
had
said,
the
too.
bases loaded in the seventh.
We did.
Yep, we did.
That's our cue from what he's told us all year. We leave bases, runners on base a lot. 2-2. 1 out.
Speaking of Jess,
Ball's low. Full count. She FaceTiming you?
yeah, I mean, she's calling me.
Ah.
It'll be
Base on balls.
ball 4 there.
Ball snared. Brown's going
Very
to
good
make the play.
Looked
2
like
outs.
that ball was going to sneak foul, but she got over there and made the play on it.
Got the second out. Good play.
Brennan.
Yes. Is that Lennon?
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time in about 10 years.
Oh, I did get this today.
She's looking good there. You know Jessica was ashamed to put that hat on her.
She took the picture.
She didn't like it. That or maybe she's coming around. Good pitch there by Jess.
Strike. Moved the count to 1-1 here. Once again, top of the seventh, Lady Trojans on top 9-8.
What's going on?
I don't know. I guess something was dropped over the fence. somebody was leaning over the fence getting something.
Ball hit hard right at Jess. Makes the throw to first. We're going to the bottom half of the 7th, down by 1.
One.
And we're here with the bottom half of the 7th inning. Raylyn Massey is going to lead things off for the Lady Dragons. It's time to get a little bit excited over here. If we can find a way to scratch and claw here.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th inning, number 5, Raylyn Massey.
See what Raylyn can do. You get on base at all costs right here. First runner's always crucial. Smashed. Base hit. It's going to take a... Ooh, that took a nasty hop.
Big hop off
Would have
that
loved to, off that lip.
over there, yeah.
Why'd you get up and hit the softball there, Raylyn?
The next batter, number 13.
How close were you saying? I was gonna say, how close were you saying to baseball there? Props
adjustment
to
for
Morgan out there.
Yeah, they took a nasty hop.
Yeah, being able to corral that ball once it takes that hop.
Let's see what Michaela can do to follow that up. You'd like to see Raylyn somehow to get to second base. Do you go ahead and sack it right here? Or do you see if she throws one in the dirt and gets to second anyway? She's going to take off. It's a good throw. She is out by a mile. I mean, they were they set that up. I mean, it was a high pitch. She was already crouched. I mean, they knew it was coming. Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, and I mean,
maybe go on the second pitch.
Yeah, first pitch is kind of.
But I mean, she has to throw a perfect pitch up high to get her. But I mean, she got her by 3 steps.
The ball was put out in front of the bag. Put
perfect
right
throw for Bella.
Yeah, right on the string for Bella to just catch it and run right into the tag there.
See if Michaela can get on base here. Ball's out. Dirty 30. Now you sit there and kind of kick yourself in the foot.
Absolutely.
If she's able to get on.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to take. I mean, you got to take the risk. She hasn't thrown many perfect pitches. I mean, she's been all over the plate. Good pitch, but I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things. If it works, you're up on a pedestal. If it don't, you're out to dry. She's definitely in take mode, and she's going to get base on balls 4-0, 4-1. That's going to bring up Zamaya Cunningham.
Get you back to the top of the lineup here, kind of where you want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. think you do the same thing with Amaya here. You don't try to swipe second, but you're very patient. You got Gracie on deck.
Yeah,
Unless you just scorch a ball, I would imagine with Zamaya's speed, you're going to be hard to double. But you got to freeze on a liner here if you're Michaela.
Ooh.
You can't swing at that.
And that's just one of those shoes.
I mean, that's eye level. I mean, it's eye candy, but you can't swing at it.
Yeah.
You got a pitcher struggling with those strikes this whole game, and
one out here in the bottom of the 7th.
9-8 Trojans.
That
hits her.
That's going to put
You'll
runners
take it.
at first and second here for the Dragons.
Now you would have them loaded, Kyle.
Yeah, and yeah, you kind of look at that and
You got Gracie Brown up here, though, man. That's a but you got to be smart here if you're Michaela, man.
Yeah.
You got to make sure the ball's down.
and once again, you know, if you're the hitter here, don't swing out of your shoes. Don't try to do it all in one swing. I know it would be fantastic, and you would probably tear this fence down.
I'd
out
tear
here.
this thing. Son, we'd go celebrate with the ladies.
But let's don't think about doing it in one swing.
I'm thinking about one
Don't,
swing.
I know
Hitting
you
that
are. Don't
scoreboard.
listen to Brennan Cup. Once
I'm
again,
climbing this gate and going to celebrate with Coach Jay if we do.
I'm gonna have to pick you up.
No, I can hop over this one. This one ain't very tall. I get to hop them at work all the time. That's why I hurt when I get home. Pitch is low. 1-0 count. Thought it wouldn't be that wobbly.
You're getting pretty angry over here.
Ah, tardy. 1-1. If you're going to swing, you got to let it rip.
Colton's already asking about the chairs.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Tell him we got this.
So we'll bring them back shortly, son. Just don't worry about it.
What'd he say?
Asked if we got some chairs.
No. Trust me, they're not luxury. We're not taking them home. One count to Brown. Runners on first and second. One out. And that's a smash, and it's going to be foul.
Oh, almost some nice hands by Joey out there.
Joey Allen?
Joey Allen.
Wow.
Running down the hill and everything and almost still caught the ball.
That's our first baseman.
No glove or anything. That was almost a nice play. Good job, teammate.
Highlight reel. He's going to tell his kids about that later. Kid, I don't know if I think Addie's our only child.
Pointing to her in the dugout over there.
Come on, Gracie. 1-2 count. Ball's hit hard on the ground. Bella goes down.
Nah, she's safe.
Did she pull her foot?
Nah, she was safe. She beat it.
That was close. Almost a great play by Frisbee. Really nowhere else she could go off balance like that. They are loaded for your hottest hitter, Carla Castilla.
She just got ejected.
Bella did?
Yep.
She don't want to turn around.
Oh, she turned around and said something to him.
That's what I'm talking about. Get some fire under him.
She turned around and said something to him, and he ejected her.
We say she was fiery, man.
That was a hard hit ball at her, and she just got it.
I mean, it was a great play. Don't get me wrong. There was no other where for her to go. She was
Yeah.
not going to spin and throw that to first. I mean, it was a great play. Only play she had. I've been watching a lot of Last Chance U reruns, man. I got to watch what I say. I've been watching the Jason Brown ones, too. You know how bad they are. Frisbee's hot, man. Mad.
Looks like maybe Morgan will be moved to center. Center fielder would be moved to.
And this is another thing, man. I mean, it kind of lets your pitcher reset
Yeah, and I mean, you get the momentum. You've got
and let
you got
Carla
the
think about it more. I mean, you got one out.
Bases loaded here, 9-8. Trojans on top. Dragons have the bases loaded with one out, and you had some momentum, but you do have the stick, I believe, you want at the plate.
Absolutely, Carla has been hot at the plate. And if you had to choose a girl, I mean, either one. I mean, Jess is on deck. Either one of those, you'd be happy with. And then after Jess, I believe it's Bovey.
Who's also swung the bat well tonight.
You're not getting to Bovey anyway. I don't think. Yeah, you can get to Bovey. You can't get to Kidwell. It's either we're going to be done or we're going to be walked it off.
Obviously, here you just want to hit the ball hard.
Oh,
somewhere.
smash one. Find a gap. End it. Put it over the scoreboard. I'll go wild on the mic.
I
for 'em.
know you would. You would tear down this. You would go over there and climb the foul pole.
Me and Jay would just. Yeah.
Chest bump on first base.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all would be passed out by the time y'all made it to each
I
other.
can get there. I'm pretty tired right now, though. I ain't going to lie to you. It's been a rough week. But I'd make it. I'd be amped up. Couldn't ask for a better game to come to for our first one, Kyle. I mean, it's been back and forth.
Yeah, we get to see an ejection. I would assume you don't see that much in.
And Miss Pumphrey did warn me that they get very fiery. I don't know if it's common.
Well,
If it is, I'm all for it.
I mean, we know Bella does. I mean, we've seen that out of her. She's got the.
Got that dog in her.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're still discussing, though.
I don't understand either.
We're just letting the.
It's getting kind of cold.
See, if it gets much cooler out here, I need something good to happen to spark me up.
A tire.
What you can't have happen right here, you got to put. You can't have a little flare to the infield.
Yeah, you don't want to. And
A strikeout or a flare, you can't have either one of those.
You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you get your runners caught off guard either, and end up getting doubled up or anything like that. And once again, the runners have to be smart and know where
A line
they're at,
shot,
what they
you got
got.
to free. Yeah, I mean exactly. You can't. So when you're ejected, you have to leave. I mean, you have to go sit on the bus, right?
I've not a clue.
Pretty sure we had a player get ejected one time. We were at
Pretty sure
Woodlawn.
that's her sitting on the side of the fence over there. Isn't it?
The girl looks like she has brown hair. Oh, you talking about? Okay, yeah, that's her. She just has to get off the field part, the dugout. Leaned over the fence there.
Yep. Right behind third.
Here comes Carla. Carla's at the bat. Pitcher getting ready. Way up.
Could have got the pitcher cold too there.
Well, yeah.
Brennan's over here shaking.
I'm in shambles over here.
We got a good football game going on in front of us.
Holding the dog while doing
holding
it.
the dog, catching football at one hand.
Ball's into Carla low, 2-0. It's got to be piped right here if you're going to swing. I feel like opening morning of duck season right now, son. Fixing to see a nail biter to end it. Ball high, 3-0, dirty 30, bases juice, nowhere to put her. You got Jess sitting on deck. You know she's willing. She's wanting to get up there. Ball's low.
Four.
That ties it up.
It's going to walk the tie and run in.
Jess Thurman.
Still here, one out. Bottom of the seventh, 9-9. Obviously, So, I mean, what do you do with your infield here? Do you play them in? And
You got to play them in.
I mean,
you play your. You got to play them in.
You've got to get.
You're not
the
doubling
out
it,
at home.
Jess.
Yeah,
So you're not doubling Jess.
You've got to get the out at home here.
I mean, with the short bases, there's no
Well,
way you double her
you know,
up.
you look at this now. What does this do with Frisbee out of the game with her being a shortstop?
They're playing they're playing double play mode, but I just don't see it.
He pulled them all in. And
They're not
second. Oh, I'm talking about the outfield too.
Oh,
so
well, yeah, outfield's got to play shallow. I mean, we score a run, it's over with. Here we go. Ball's low. You don't take a chance on a pass ball.
You definitely don't want to do it. I mean, it's got to be.
It's got to hop over that fence back there.
We haven't gotten out, but you don't want to take that chance to where the ball bounces perfectly back.
Think Jay's going to rip his shirt off to win this one?
I'm beginning to think you might.
It's a little chilly for that.
Counts 1-0 here.
It's 5 straight. Way up. I mean, you
don't get thrown out on third either here.
You gotta.
I mean,
you're not swinging the bat right here.
The pitcher's in a groove right here. Don't put yourself in a position to get thrown out over there. Understand you're wanting the catcher to look at you, but
you don't. There's no reason to.
No.
Exactly.
No.
I don't know if I can get hyped up over a walk-off walk. I want to see Jess just tear the cover
you're
off
over
one.
here like you're fixing to get on the field. You're halfway up the fence already. That's going to be a ball.
Dirt.
Through at her. I told you.
She's
been doing it every time. That's going to be a 3-0 count here. 9-9.
Come out of your shoes on this one, Jess. My goodness. We don't want to see a walk-off walk. I can't get hyped for that.
I believe you can. You're over here shaking and
I'm cold.
Here's the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
Lady Dragons come away with the victory here, 10-9. Jess Thurman. Okay, I was making sure that was right there. 10-9. Lady Dragons.
Everybody got really quiet there.
Lady Dragons earn the win. Not sure when we'll be back. We will come do another one. We're going to do another baseball game next, and we will catch another softball game, maybe against Woodlawn or something here. 10-9. Junction City comes away with the win in this one.